I have no idea. You guys have seen me cook, bro. I put a steak in the microwave, I make Lunchables, I make the same burrito every day, and I really don't know shit about seasonings. But to be completely honest with you, I'm absolutely nervous, but I'm going to go in there, and it's going to be a fun experience anyway. But yeah, I think I'm messed up, like, in the head, man. Like, I don't think I'm meant to just be alone. I don't know what that is. Like, I'm just so fucking needy. Like...
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Tari Eason.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And for the Rockets, the perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Shepherd in at the point. And, GA, we've got two teams coming into this game on dueling hot streaks.
It's hard not to be excited for this one. Both are looking at this game as an opportunity to make a statement.
Now here's Johnson. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Chalk up 2 there.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
Pass to Şengün. And here is KD. Carries it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Johnson. Gordon with a screen on Durant. Johnson against Durant. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
Şengün with the screen for KD. Back to Şengün. Jokic with the steal. Outside for Murray. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to KD. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
Murray surveying the D. Four on the clock. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
Here's Shepherd. Scoreless thus far. Jacks up a 3. Durant with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Murray finds Johnson. Outside Gordon. Johnson sends the screen for Murray. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Houston.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Durant against Johnson. Durant feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Johnson. And it's Durant missing. Denver leading by 4. Jokic passes to Brown. Pass to Murray. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Kevin Durant. 15th in three-point shooting. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Nuggets in second.
The three has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
Denver on D. 4-point game. And Thompson kicks to KD. The Rockets with another miss.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Brown. And it's off from three-point range. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Thompson. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Murray. And Şengün throws it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
Now Gordon. Now here's Murray. Drains it from 17 feet out.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Şengün with the screen for Shepherd. Outside, KD. Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Denver leading by 4. Murray finds Johnson. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Now Brown. Jokic high post. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Houston. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Shepherd with the ball. He's covered by Murray. Offensive rebound. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second basket of the night.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For the Rockets, Clint Capella comes in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. And then for Denver, Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Watson up top. Brown outside. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Jokic with his screen on Durant. Brown buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Jokic. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard.
Here's Smith. Pass to KD. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Now, here's Johnson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Brown outside. Stolen by Thompson. Capella trying to free himself up. And Thompson gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Houston lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
A different look for Denver. Valanciunas is checked in for Jokic. Hardaway comes in for Christian Brown. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Now here's Jones. Just 4 to shoot. They need this. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to too.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Now Capella. Jonas Valanciunas missing from long range. Eason passes to Davison. To the wing right side. It's stolen by Brown. It's Jones on the wing. To the paint. Hardaway kicks to Brown. Goes up at the stripe. Eason grabs the board.
I tell you what, the defense should sing Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Davison. Here's Capella. Houston moving the ball around. Capella sets a screen for Eason. The Rockets again can't hit. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Philadelphia. Outside, Jones. Brown sets a screen for Jones. To end the drought. Rebounded by Capella.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
The shot's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Valanciunas. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Here's Eason. He picked up 15 points in the last one against Philadelphia.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Watson's shot is off.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
In the corner, it's Eason. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Green, also Tari Eason out there. And it's Şengün in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so it's Houston with it. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Shot clock at 5. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
He's off on the first. Houston making a switch here. Newton's checked in. That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 4. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Valanciunas with a screen on Eason. Hardaway passes to Valanciunas. Now Eason. Pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Murray dishes to Watson. On the wing, Hardaway. He had 13 points in the win against Memphis. Houston leading by 6. Bobbed up there for Green and stolen by Watson. Murray outside. Screened by Valanciunas. Murray kicks to Valanciunas. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Valanciunas has got 5 points so far.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence.
Şengün with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Murray outside. From 17 feet out. Good as the jump shot falls. And now just a 1-point Rocket lead. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Another miss by Houston. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Watson the screen. Brown feeling it out a bit. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Well, there are some big men having outstanding second halves of the season offensively. Here are the best among them. Jokic, number 1.
That is major productivity in the paint. I mean, they would love to get more and more of that from him going forward, because a scoring big man like that, guys, it's never easy to come by.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. Fires it up. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Jeff Green. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Thompson against Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 7.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now, here's Jokic. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Eason. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Smith checked in for Jeff Green. The Nuggets also changing it up. Johnson comes in for Bruce Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 8.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Now here's Murray. A 26-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
The Nuggets leading by 5. On the wing, Murray. Jokic against Thompson. Johnson, a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Outside Durant. Houston moving the ball around. Eason finds KD. Thompson for the triple. And Şengün throws it down.
Offensive rebound is a big part of Şengün's game. Just look at his numbers. They've been great over the years.
Pass to Watson. Here's Jokic. Five on the clock. Back to Watson. Kept alive. Jokic rising up.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Outside, KD. Back to Thompson. Eason gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Over Thompson. Murray, no good. Nuggets trail by 8. Launches it. Oh, KD parries the 3.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Murray against Thompson. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Brown. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 8 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Inside, Jokic with the steal. And here's Watson. It's Jokic top of the key. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle skills for the Nuggets?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. Denver also making some changes. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Bruce Brown in for Jamal Murray. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Johnson kicks to Gordon. Jokic high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon finds Johnson. Oh, good on the triple. It's trailed by 8. Smith right side. Shoots over Brown. Smith no good. Denver's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Ahead, here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Nuggets leading by 6. Johnson outside. Gordon with the screen for Johnson. In the corner, it's Gordon. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson surveying the floor. Over Shepard. The Nuggets with another miss. The Rockets have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Out to Smith and stolen by Gordon. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here is Durant. Denver able to drain the 3. Basket, good. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Pass to Jokic. Johnson with the bounce pass. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. To the inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Downright lethal in the pick and roll. Gordon's size and quickness, along with the decision making, it's a tough combination.
Capella with a screen on Brown. He takes it in. Smith for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 5 points so far.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Capella. 1 second left. That shot missing. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We come back right after this.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Houston Rockets.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Kevin Durant really have a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Rockets trail by 6. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And it's good for 2. KD's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Houston. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Murray, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Murray's got 9. And for Houston, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. To the middle, Jokic with the steal. Pass to Murray. And he drives in. No good on the shot. Great defense that time from Şengün. Now, here's Thompson. Shepard with the ball. No scoring in this one. Şengün. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brown the pass to Murray. Now Jokic. Şengün covering. Johnson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist in the game. Durant kicks to Smith. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young, and for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Murray sets a screen for Brown. Kicks it out to Johnson. 5 on the clock. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 9. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And here's Jokic. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Brown's shot is off. Rockets trail by 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
That one is off.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Jokic. Shot. High post. It's rebounded by Houston. Shepard, the pass to Thompson. Now Smith. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. And Şengün throws it down.
Set him up, and Şengün executed the pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Murray up on top. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
It's his first trip to the line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
And Jokic drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Şengün with a screen on Murray. And it's Shepard missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Shepard with the ball. He's covered by Murray. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Shepard's got his first basket.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Steps back. Pass to Bron. And again, Denver no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so here's Denver. Murray, the pass to Johnson. Outside Gordon. Jokic high post. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Houston moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Nuggets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Murray. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Here's Smith. And stolen by Gordon. Murray outside. And here's Jokic. Defended by Durant. Brown wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Shepard, the pass to Durant. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 4. Down low. Here's Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Outside, KD. And he drops in the layup off the glass. KD's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 14. Clock at 4. From 12 feet out. And it's Gordon missing. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Smith. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Gordon with the screen for Johnson. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. Sengun covering. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. For the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Sengun. Green comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepard. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. And shot on the way. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. The rebound by KD. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Green passes to Easton. The screen from Thompson. Another miss by Houston. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Pickett. Nothing on the board. Brown finds Watson. Now here's Jokic. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Pickett. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Count it. Good. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Jokic inside. Capella's there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine. Shoot 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Thompson. Jones checked in for the Nuggets. And Jokic drops them both.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more, and doing just that.
Pass to Capella. Here's Eason. Capella sets a screen for Eason. Drills it from outside. Eason's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jones, the pass to Jokic. 1:36 left in the third. Tries from 16. Rebound by Jeff Green.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
And checking out the numbers for Watson, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. Averaging about 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Green, the screen. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Here's Pickett. Still yet to score. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Aaron Gordon.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And he makes the first. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And that one's good. Green.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Pickett. He averages about 5 points a game. Brown the pass to Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Easton passes to Okogie. Screen by Capella for the lead. Okogie misses. Brown outside. From outside the arc, and no good in the last second attempt this time. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Alperen Sengun out there with Green. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the Rockets with possession here. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Jeff Green on the wing. He's covered by Watson. Sengun, a miss that time, would have put him up. Denver in the lead. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Murray outside. Offline with his 3. And for Houston, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Eason down low. Guarded by Hardaway. Nuggets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And there's Murray on the assist from Hardaway. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Here's Okogie. He's covered by Murray. They grab their own miss. Valanciunas against Şengün. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here is Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Finney-Smith, but Green gets the three-pointer to fall.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Inside, Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Here's Okogie. Picked by Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range. The Nuggets leading by 6. Pass to Hardaway. From downtown. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Green, the pass to Easton. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
At the elbow, Green. Pass to Okogie. Şengün against Valanciunas. Pocket 6. Şengün against Valanciunas. The Rockets with another miss. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Overcoming the contact. Gotta hand it to Murray. He has excellent touch.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Josh Okogie. And a switcher also for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Valanciunas. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Free throw good, Murray.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
Durant kicks to Thompson. takes a step back. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
That's good from Durant.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Watson. Gets an open look and hits. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Finney Smith with it. He's covered by Watson. Houston moving the ball around. KD can't get it to go.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Murray outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. For Denver, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And it's Denver scoring again.
Just stopping on a dime. THJ. Nice job there with the pull-up.
Pass to Finney Smith. Eason against Brown. The 3 from KD. The Rockets with another miss.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Hardaway finds Murray. On to Hardaway. Shoots the 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And finished off by Finney Smith.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Şengün. Hustling up the court, Durant.
Nice anticipation from Şengün to get the steal, which leads to the fast break.
Jokic with the screen on Thompson. From past the arc. And it's Jokic missing. It's trailed by 9. From 18 feet away. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 33 points for KD. Murray against Thompson. Pass to Jokic. Over Şengün. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Tari Eason. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Peyton Watson. Johnson comes in for Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway. High post, KD. Johnson on him. Shepard the pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
And so here's Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Left side, Gordon. Outside for Murray. 6 to shoot. Brown the pass to Johnson. Murray for 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Denver on D. They have a 9-point lead. And stolen by Gordon.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Pass to Shepard. Outside, KD. Hits the three-point bomb. KD's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Gordon dishes to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic fires. Rebounded by Thompson. Rockets trail by 8. Smith inside. He's against Gordon. The shot is good!
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here is Gordon. Now Jokic. And he misses the J. Now Durant. Showing off the post moves right there.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Brown! No good, unable to end this run.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now Durant. KD draws the double. Smith with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and stolen by Murray. And the Nuggets pushing it up now, stolen by Thompson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Tried to camp off the break with a jumper and can't. The Nuggets leading by 4. Outside Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Jokic against Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Şengün.
It's good to see Şengün come up with that spot. When he's engaged, he can be an impactful rim protector.
That one is good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Now Şengün throws it down. What an assist!
Huge point from Şengün, the big man from Turkey, stepping up.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Murray. Here's Jokic. Now Johnson launches it. It's good.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Here's Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Brown. Outside, Smith. Buries the deep ball.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Now, Jokic. Brown fires. The long shot, no good. And we got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Sengun with the rebound.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And it's good. Nuggets trail. Now here's Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And here's Jokic. Misses the 3. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Johnson against Durant. Durant drawing the double team. 5 to shoot. Smith with a screen on Brown. Amen Thompson. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Smith against Gordon. Shot clock at 5. It's in there.
So many ways Smith can hurt you. Really showing us all what he's capable of.
Murray outside. Outside Jokic. And Jokic is good on the 3.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Johnson against KD. Jokic pulls it down. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Now Murray. Here is Gordon. Murray right side. Got it!
The term deep bag gets thrown around a lot, but it certainly applies to Murray.
Now Sengun. Got it to go off the glass.
they're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here is Gordon. Here's Murray. Puts it up from 12. Can't get it to go. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Murray. Now Thompson. Outside Smith. Shepard with the ball. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Thompson. Layup no good. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. Şengün with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The shot is good.
We saw this with Shepard in college, right? Even as a freshman, Kentucky typically had him out on the floor to close games.
Brown sets the pick for Murray. Jokic against Şengün. That one goes. Count it. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Durant using his length inside. Durant.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
And here's Jokic. Brown fires. Green from outside.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Now here's Durant. The three doesn't go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Jokic. Gordon. Missed on the three. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Here's Şengün. Jokic with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. overtime. They've got a chance to take the lead.
By far the biggest possession of this game.
And here is Murray. Here's Jokic. And stolen by Şengün. Smith. He's off from 3. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Murray outside. Murray sets a screen for Brown. Here's Murray to take the lead. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game. Willing to battle there for the bucket.
Outside Durant. Şengün fires. Takes the 3. A three-pointer. Good. Nuggets trail. Murray outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Thompson outside. Now Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Fires. Oh, and wide open, nails the J. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here's Durant. Clock at 6. 3. Good.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Good. Concentration coming right there from Jokic.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Rocket shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Now Smith. Here's Durant. Fires the 3. Down it goes for 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Thompson against Brown. Now Jokic. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets leading by 3. Outside Durant. Here's Şengün. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
When you need points, when you want points, Şengün is the option.
Now Jokic tries to save it. Here's Shepherd. Now Durant launches from deep. Jokic pulls it down.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's the floater, and that's in there.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
They double team KD. Şengün. That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here is Gordon. Now Jokic. Brown. He drills the 3.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
KD against Johnson. Durant hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. The lead is 2. It's stolen by Smith. Durant inside. Good!
And we have seen this from Durant before. When the game is on the line, he comes alive.
Good from Durant.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now. Look at that killer instinct.
Now Jokic. Gordon fires, and down goes the 3.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. KD draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Brown. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Murray outside to take the lead. The 3 is off, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. The double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in a pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment, and we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kevin Durant.